Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Newsbrowse News broadcast. According to the Canadian press, Statistics Canada has reported that the country's poverty rate remained largely unchanged in 2024, holding steady at 11%. This means approximately 4.5 million Canadians were living in poverty, a figure that is more than 50% higher than the 7% recorded in 2020. Geographically, Nunavut registered the highest poverty rate at 31.7%, primarily due to the high cost of living in its northern communities. British Columbia and Ontario also saw elevated rates at 13% and 12.5% respectively. Conversely, Quebec continued to boast the lowest poverty rate, standing at 7%. The report also highlighted that racialized groups, Indigenous peoples, and Canadians with disabilities continue to experience disproportionately higher levels of poverty across the country. Statistics Canada defines the poverty rate based on the proportion of individuals unable to afford a specific basket of goods and services in their local community, adjusted for family size. According to CTV News, Consumer Protection BC announced administrative penalties exceeding $11,000 against 19 funeral directors and embalmers for not adhering to mandatory training requirements. In British Columbia, these professionals are required to complete 6 hours of training every 2 years. The regulator has issued compliance orders for the individuals to complete their overdue training and imposed fines ranging from $400 to $1,000 per person. Several of those penalized were repeat offenders, facing their second or third contraventions of the rule. All collected penalty amounts will be allocated to the Consumer Advancement Fund, which supports consumer education initiatives within the province. Each penalized individual has a 30-day window to request a reconsideration of the regulator's decision. CTV News reports that a business located at the boundary between Delta and Surrey was the scene of an overnight shooting on Saturday morning. The Delta Police Department stated that officers responded to a report of shots fired near 82 Avenue and 120 Street around 3:40 a.m. Upon arrival, police discovered shell casings and confirmed that several shots had been fired into the unoccupied building. Authorities believe the incident was targeted, though it is not yet clear if the shooting is linked to extortion. No arrests have been made in connection with the incident so far. Investigators are expected to remain in the area on Saturday to gather video evidence and interview potential witnesses. The Delta Police Department is asking anyone with information, CCTV, or dashcam video to contact them at 604-946-4444 and via email at tips@doughtybuysnames.ca. Canadian Prime Minister Mark Carney informed the Canadian press, as reported by Global News, that his position on the U.S. war in Iran evolved as President Donald Trump's objectives became clearer over time. He noted that the initial clarity regarding the war's goals was lacking and that they have arguably shifted. Carney expressed unequivocal support for the U.S. action on February 28, the day the war began. However, he later voiced regret that Washington did not consult the United Nations, a move he believed likely violated international law. Carney affirmed Canada's long-held view of Iran as a major exporter of state-sponsored terror and stressed the importance of preventing Iran from acquiring nuclear weapons. He clarified that while Canada supports the objectives of reducing Iran's terror activities, the methods and adherence to international law were concerns. Canada has not directly participated in the conflict, but may offer support to restore shipping access in the Strait of Hormuz once a durable ceasefire is established. A condition Carney emphasizes is not yet met despite Washington's claims of a pause. Carney is attending the European Political Community Summit to coordinate post-ceasefire assistance. That's all for this video. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.